So the recording is on. So once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you're currently located, but my name is Demetrius D. Etheridge. I'm located right here in the great city of Loganville, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta. And I want to welcome you to our midday Monday. What's the day? September the 9th. Man, the season's going to call. Well, we're going to talk about our Get Paid to Educate website. More importantly, we're going to talk about our community crowdfund education initiative, that what we're trying to do is get back to the community and share information. If you was on the call earlier, you was listening to a video that I was playing. It was about this young man. He talks about the lesson he's learned from a third grade dropout. And that third grade dropout was his father. But he talks about some very powerful concepts that his dad told him about. But his dad had a third grade education. Let me say that again. His dad had a third grade education, but he said that is the most smartest man he ever knew in his life. So as we say, Get Paid to Educate is our platform. So what we want to do, we want to share some information with you today and see if this is something that you can adapt and put into your network, your community, your family, and share with people. So as always, when I speak, I always tell people, make sure you do this. Get out a pen and paper, or open up a notepad on your computer so you can take notes, because I might say a sentence, a phrase, a word, or something that could jot something in your memory or make you want to ask another question. Then after the call or after this webinar, you might forget. So always write down notes and take, so remind yourself. So the first thing I want you to write down is www.getpaidtoeducate.com. That's GetPaidToEducate.com. GetPaidToEducate.com. That's what we do. We get paid to educate people, and not your traditional sense, because we know when you go to school, your school teachers are getting paid to educate you. When you go to colleges, those professors are getting paid to educate you. So everything we do in life, people get paid to educate you, whether it's marketing, they market to you. They want to educate you on their product or service. So when they educate you on their product or service through marketing and advertising, that company get paid to educate you about their product and service. So that is my shameless plug, but I want you to make sure that you understand what we're doing is not something new. Everyone is getting paid to educate somebody about something. So we give you more than a helping hand here in our community. So what I want to share with you is 4 simple steps that we are utilizing to educate people. Now, I want to bear with you. There are 4 simple steps. We know the steps work. What we're having to understand now is that getting people to understand the steps and how to properly implement them in their daily walk. Mm-hmm. These 4 steps are very simple, but it's our mind that hinders us from absorbing the steps and actually putting them to use. So let's go ahead. Step number 1. Only thing we want you to do is send people this website, and we tell them, watch this video. We got 2 videos we want you to watch, because these 2 videos are the foundation of our community crowdfund education initiative platform. The first one is the 2012 Jobs Act that former President Barack Obama had approved. It was a bipartisan act that got approved. So what that means is the Democrats and the Republicans came together. They say, hey, this is something we need to make sure happens. So when you go watch this video right here on this site, it's going to explain to you how crowdfunding came about. Now, we all know that crowdfunding has been around forever. We've been doing crowdfunding and not even knowing it. But we know in other cultures, they do it under what I call the honor and integrity platform, where they honor each other. And they use integrity when they pool their money together to do things. Here in the U.S., our crowdfunding comes from a more of a business aspect. So, but we're going to show you how you can use personal and business crowdfunding together. The second video I want you to watch is that short video to the right called the IRS tax gift. Now, this is probably one of these most powerful gifts that the IRS gives us that we don't even know about. You talk to most business people, they have no clue about both of these. And they've been in business for a while. But the wealthy, let me say that again, the wealthy understands the crowd sharing, crowdfunding, and they understand this IRS gift tax because it's a very powerful concept. So you're going to watch those 2 videos first. Write down your questions, because remember, whoever sent you this information, They are the resource to get your questions answered after you watch those 2 videos. Secondly, after watching those 2 videos, let me tell you how powerful this is. That first video is 7 minutes. The second video is about 1 minute and 15 seconds. So right now you're about 8 minutes. Then you're gonna come down here. Step number 2. This is powerful. This is the reason you're here. Our community crowdfund education initiative. What I do, I just paint a picture for you in a 2-minute overview talking about our platform and why we're here. So that's about 2 minutes. So now you're at 10 minutes right now. 10 minutes that we've taken away of your time. But after that 10 minutes, we're gonna ask you this right here. Do you have a financial need? We have a financial solution. See, we're showing people how to take cash, hard-earned money, add a crowdfunding source to it so we can equal cash crowdfund. That's all we're doing. We're showing people how to use cash and put it into a crowdfunding method so that everyone can benefit from it. Number 3, very simple video. I told you it's 4 steps. We're on the 3rd one already. Watch this video. See, it's finally time to take a stand and start living the life you always dreamed of. This little platform that we're going to share with you shows you how everything comes together. So you've watched former President Barack Obama talks about the 2012 Job Act. You listen to the IRS gift tax. You learn about what our community is about. And then the 3rd step, we're showing you how all those come together, how we take crowdfunding and the IRS gift tax and we put them together to make this platform. Now, step 4 is me again. I go back and I go over our platform in a PowerPoint presentation. Now, I've already updated these slides, so I got to go back and make a couple more changes, but this right here tells you what we're doing and how we're doing it and how we're using crowdfunding and the IRS gift tax together so we can make cash crowdfund program. It's just that simple. If you can understand those 4 steps, what we want you to do then is make a decision. Would you like to be coached one-on-one on how to start your very own personal or business crowdfund campaign? See, our Dream Team crowdfund management group was created to educate our communities on how this law can benefit us daily. So get back with the person that shared this with you and get their inviter username. See, we have a very simple platform. Everyone on our platform that creates an account, which I'm gonna show you how we do it, create an account has a username. They're gonna give you that username and you're gonna be able to go log in, create your account, and get an 8-day trial on our platform to see if this is something you wanna do. That's all we're doing. So go watch those 4 steps.
Hey, Mr. Graves, how you doing, sir? Hey,
go watch those 4 steps. Could you please mute yourself if you're on the call, please?
Call back. I'm at 209.
Please mute yourself.
594 682.
I know that's Willie Mackey. Willie, I hear your voice. Mute yourself.
Just give him a call back. All right, thank you, man.
You got to mute yourself. There we go. But no problem. But ladies and gentlemen, would you like to learn how to be coached and do this? This is what our community does. Our community coach each other and share ideas and thought processes on how to share this information within your community. Like I tell Dr. Joyce all the time, I'm looking for a community activists, community organizers in their community, in their family. And some people want to go out and share with everybody. Some people just want to become a partner in our community. So we have 2 sets of people. Some people want to be a community activist, a community organizer, and they organize things, and we come and do presentations like this, whether it's online or offline, and we share this information. As you can see on the right there, we have, I do this on Mondays and Wednesdays, every Mondays when at 12:15, and Tuesdays and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursday nights are more in-depth. Mondays and Wednesdays is exactly what I'm doing right here. But we share information. And this all you do. Whenever somebody comes to the site, they can just click on that click here and they will launch to this platform, webinar platform, and they will be here. Well, okay, let me show you one last step before I open up for some questions. Remember I told you, you want to create an account. After you watch those 4 steps, you've written down your information, you're going to go create account. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It goes right to our platform. It goes right to our platform. This is our community crowdfunding platform. You have 2 choices. We have a 2-minute video right here that you can watch, but you can log in or you can join now. Most of you guys, if you're on this call, you're going to be joining now. When you hit join now, what happened, it said, welcome, enter your inviter's username. You're going to enter the person name who invited you. I'm going to do mine right quick. So whoever invited you, they have their own username. You're going to enter the username right here. They're going to hit verify. It's going to ask you to enter your username that you want to create. So as you know, guys, I always say Joe Doe. Joe Doe is the one we're going to talk about today. Joe Doe say, okay, I'm ready to create my account. You hit verify, it comes up, welcome to Cash Crowdfund. Fill out this section to join. Your invited username is this. Your invited name is Demetrius Etheridge. That's very simple. You're going to put your first name, last name, phone number. You're going to put your email address and a password. You're going to put your address. Now, this is the reason we do the address, because when you start receiving donations through our crowdfunding system, we take out the middleman. Nobody is splitting anything with you. Everything comes directly to you based on the campaign that you worded. So now you hit submit, your account is created. It's just that simple. Now, what you have right now, you have what we call an 8-day trial to see if this is something you want to do. What we tell people is simply this. We charge a one-time fee of $12 as an administrative fee. And what this administrative fee does, it allows you to track everything in our system. When I say track, what do you mean? You're going to get every donation that you send out and every donation that you send in will be tracked. So we will know, so you'll know what's going on. That's all the administration of software is. So it's $12 for the life of the platform. Any upgrades, any everything is right there. So I'm logging into my back office right now because I want you to see. When you log in, it tells you this is your member ID, your username, who sponsored you, who invited you to it, that's their email. You can update your profile here. It's also, when you first start, you're going to get your member status is going to be temporary. You have a temporary member status. You pay your $12 and then it becomes active once our admin receives it. The beautiful thing about this is once you pay your $12, you're going to hit donation sent. So that sends the administration people saying that Demetrius Etheridge is that's activated account. He's sending his $12 to us. So they'll be looking for it. And the only thing you have to do is right here. We got 2 forms that you fill out. The admin form you fill out one time. For everybody that creates an account, they print this off and they fill it out. Anytime you make a donation to any one of our campaign wheels, you're going to fill out this donation form. It's very simple. You fill that out, you send it to admin. But while you're waiting your account to go green, as I say, we want you to come back here, get back with the person that refers this to you, and walk through this dashboard. Don't be afraid to click on nothing over here. The rules, frequently asked questions, training, testimonials. You get a referral link, contact us, all that. But read this welcome message right here from the admin. We have a very simple system here, but it's very powerful, and it shares it with you. But also, I'm going to scroll down. As you can see, all the team members. When your team members go green, that means their admin account has been approved. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just tell you to bring 2 people to the table. We have a simple concept. 2 people to the table. Now, step 4 is going to walk you through all that on our Get Paid to Educate slide. And then from there, you're going to be able to see the crowdfunding platforms that you're on. So it's very simple. This might seem like a lot right now because this is your first time seeing this information, but that's all we're doing. So it is 12:30. I am done. I went over this whole campaign already. What I want to do is open it up and see if anybody have any questions. So what I'm going to do, let me log out of here right quick. I'm going to go back to our page, go back to the top. And if you have any questions right now, go ahead and unmute yourself and let's get your questions answered. Anybody? Well, Dr. Joyce, go ahead. I know you always have some words of wisdom for us. Dr. Joyce is inviting me to I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. I met Dr. Joyce about 6 years ago. We was in another Building Our Economy platform. And we kind of stepped away pretty much at the same time because we thought alike. And so we both stepped away from that platform because we wanted to do things a little bit different. And Dr. Joyce showed this to me about 6 months ago, I think. Mid, probably March, April. I was so busy doing a lot of other things, working on my brand, that I didn't have time. Now I joined for free. I'm going to tell y'all the story. I joined for free. But I still I didn't have time. So I was too busy. So what happened, I wound up getting out the program, come back a couple months later, Dr. Malone, who's someone else I knows, Dr. Joyce and Dr. Malone, they just kept nibbling at me with like a bass fisherman. They kept throwing me nuggets. I kept spitting the bait out, spitting it back in, spitting it out. But eventually I bit. And Dr. Malone said, I got him, Dr. Joyce. So 3 weeks later, this is where we at. We done committed a community, and we're loving life to the fullest. So Dr. Joyce, come out and give us some words of wisdom.
Well, I'd like to thank you again and again and again. That was a fantastic overview. And everyone that's on this call, hopefully it's sinking in, and it sinks in slowly, slowly, so that it gets concentrated. And I would suggest that you share this with other people. And thank you again, Demetrius, for recording it, because much of what we've heard, people have got to take little sips on it. Mm-hmm. And with this training, there is no other way for us to succeed with this simple 1, 2, 3, 4. It's nice and easy. Just do it and follow the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I really like about it, you're taking the challenge out of reigniting the mindset of many of us. As you said, we have been into multi-level marketing, and that's the mindset that we are trying to dissipate. Multi-level marketing mindset does not work with what we have going here in cash crowdfunding. So hopefully with this overview, you're following the 4 simple steps, no matter how much success or lack of success you had previously in anything, including your JOB. JOB acronym is just over broke, and that's why they have a payday. Every 2 weeks or whenever payday is designated, they give you enough to keep you coming back. But with Cash Crowd Fund, you're going to have more than you ever had, so that you can keep moving forward, not going back just for a payday. So we're up to changing the culture, the mindset, and this initiative of education is going to do just that. We know that the Bible says people perish for the lack of knowledge. Mm-hmm. They labor in vain for the lack of knowledge. And so the mission is to dissipate both of those. So let's just do it. And thank you again. And everyone on this call, if I have invited you or whoever the person that has invited you, just shoot them a text saying, thank you, I'm in. I'm going to do what it takes. And what it takes is 100% of each of our effort, not just a try, 100% of each of our effort to have a complete integration of what's going on in the community. Welcome and thank you again. I'll see you at the $10,000 mark. I'm on my way. I'm already at the 500 mark and marching ahead and trying to bring as many people along with me, not necessarily behind me, but with me. Let's do this together. Thanks again, Demetrius.
Thank you, Dr. Joyce. Now, guys, when you go see step 4 on that thing, you're going to understand what Dr. Joyce, when she said, see you at the $10,000 mark, she's at the $500 mark. So, like I said, go watch those steps. Step 4 is going to open that all up for you. So if there's anybody else on the call, you can put a chat in or unmute yourself and ask a question or tell us, just give us something, feedback from today, what you learned or what you like. You know, that's all. Because this is a community platform. So go ahead. Okay. Hey, y'all know me, guys. I'm straight to the point. That military information background I got in my life kick in. It's exactly 12:35. We've been on 20 minutes. I always say 30 minutes and we're gone. So if no one, with no further ado, I'm going to end this call, send it and get this recording and send it out to everybody. So one last time, who has a question, comment, thought, phrase?
Just unmute yourself. Down in the left-hand corner, you have a microphone there that has a red line on it. If you can see that, click on it, and that will open it up so that you can speak. We'd like to hear from you.
I'm unmuting everybody, so they won't have to worry about it. They won't have to.
Okay, great.
If you got a call, you got a question, go ahead.
This is Andrea from Charlotte, North Carolina,
yes.
And I would like to say thank you so very much for having it short and straight and direct, because some people have other things they have to do, but this is one way that you can actually stay plugged in, or you may be talking with the client where you can just shoot them right on over to the training, and they're right there and right out, to give them something to think about. So I want to say thank you so very much, and I want to say thank you, Dr. Joyce, for shooting me over the email. And I'm still looking forward to meeting you, Demetrius, maybe very soon in the near future. And Dr. Joyce, you continue to heal now. Peace and blessings to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. That's great. We're looking forward to getting up to North Carolina as well. So, anyone else before we go?
Absolutely.
Nobody else? Okay, well, guys, like I said, we're going to close out this section. We'll be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. We'll go more in depth, but it's still going to be very brief and straight to the point. Then Wednesday, I won't be here on Wednesday because I have to take my mom to a follow-up doctor appointment. So the Wednesday 12:15 call will not happen. But then we'll be back Wednesday night with our complete dream team will be here. And then Thursday night, we'll come back again for this call again. So once again, look forward to reaching out and connecting with everyone. If you don't remember anything we say, always remember this. Each and every one of us is blessed to be a blessing. God bless and take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.